Good afternoon, P5. How you guys doing? I hope you're doing great as always. So in today's class, we're going to talk about the solar system. Now, what's in our solar system? Of course, you can give me some examples. Okay, we have the sun, we have what? Moon, we have the asteroid, we have the meteoroids, we have comets, we have all these astronomical objects in our solar system. All right, so the solar system consists of a central star, which is the sun, okay? The 8 planets orbiting the sun, the moon, asteroid, comets, meteors, interplanetary gas, dust, and all the space in between them. Next point, the 8 planets, okay, of the solar system are named for Greek and Roman gods and goddesses, okay? Next one. So our planets are divided into 2 sides, okay? We divide them into 2 sections. We have the inner planets and we have the outer planet, all right? So in today's class, I'm really gonna dig deep to tell you the differences between the inner planets, or the planets in the inner circle, and then the planet in the outer circle. Now, let's take a close look at the inner planets. Now, the inner planets consist of Mercury, consist of what? Venus, Earth, and Mars. So these are what? The planets that are closer to the sun. That's why they're called inner planets, because they're closer to the sun. And we have the outer planet. This is a little bit further away from the sun. They are made up of gas. You can call them gas giants, okay? And these planets consist of Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. So these are the differences, okay? And also, these are just it about inner planet and outer planet. Next, teacher. All right, so this is a picture of what? The solar system, okay? You can see the central body, which is the sun. You can see the planets orbiting around it. You can see the asteroid. You can see the meteoroids. You can see the comets, okay? So all these are in our solar system. Next. Now, let me show you the relative size of the planets in the solar system. So you can see the planets are made up of different sizes. We have the small, we have the giants, we have the big ones, and we have the medium ones, okay? So over to here, you can see the sun. From this angle, you can see the planets, the closest to the sun, which is Mercury, Venus, then Earth, our Earth, and then Mars, and then Jupiter, okay? So if I want to categorize these into inner planet and outer planet, I would say from this angle to the left side, right side is the what? Inner planet. And from Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, no Pluto anymore, right? This is categorized as outer planet. You can see the distance. They are a little bit further away from the sun. Next. All right, so what is going to be the lesson objective today? What are we going to talk about today? Today, by the end of this lesson, you should be able to know about the sun, right? You should know about the properties of the sun, and then you should be able to describe the ways the sun is important for life on Earth. All right, let's go. All right, so of course, important questions for your homework. After this class, you will have to tell me, why is the sun important to life on Earth? That's question one. The second question is, what happens to objects that are exposed to the sun? Next. Now, let's talk about the sun. Let's talk about the sun. Most of you already know some important facts or characteristics of the sun. But today, I'm going to explain to you why the sun is really important. Now, the sun is the center of the solar system, the center. So it means that it holds every planetary body, all right? It holds every astronomical objects together, all right? So sun is the center of what? The solar system. Number 2, the solar system is also made up of natural satellites, dwarf planets, asteroids, meteoroids, and comets. Number 3, the sun's energy comes from nuclear fusion of what? Of hydrogen. So hydrogen is converted to helium, okay, within its core. the energy is released, okay? A strong energy is released from the sun in the form of heat and light. So the sun's energy is what? Heat and light. All right? So I have a video from the National Geographic channel that is really important, which is called Sun 101. It's going to give you all the depth information about the sun. Okay, we're going to show you that later on. All right, now let's take a look at some key vocabularies in this chapter. All right, the first one is the astronomy. Now, astronomy is the study of what? It's the study of astronomical objects. So all the objects that are in our solar system or universe or galaxy. All right. Of course, we have what? I already mentioned them earlier on. The planets, the comet, asteroids, meteors. All these are astronomical objects in the solar system. So astronomy is the study of these objects. Now, energy, Palang. Energy, of course, we have heat energy, we have light energy, so energy. The next word is heat, okay, from lawn. And the fourth one is what? Light, Sam, okay, light. The next word is radiation, okay. Radiation is the heat, is the energy, okay, that is being produced. Another word here is solar system. So if you don't want to say solar system, you can say universe, okay, or space, solar system. The next word, star, you know, star. The sun is also a star. Universe, okay, another word for solar system. Hydrogen, helium, these are gases, okay, that is made in the sun, right? And we have the last word, reflection. Now, the word reflection in Thai means satong sang, right? Tong sang, okay, I think so. All right, reflection. So the sun produces light that reflects, okay, and reflects to the earth. All right, next. All right, remember, stars produce light. I just mentioned that, right? And planets reflect the light. So the sun, which is the star, produces the light, and the earth or planet reflects the light. So this comes from word reflection. Now, a star's temperature determines its color, okay? So different temperature, if it's hot, the stars will be red. If it's cold, if it's cold, the stars will be red. And if it's hot, the star will be blue. All right, the sun is about 110 times bigger than our earth. That's a lot. So the sun can actually fit in all the planets, okay? 110 times. It is 150 million kilometers away from the earth. That is how far it is from the earth. All right, it is actually a star. The temperature at its core is extremely high. So high temperature means it is very hot. Ron magma. Okay, next slide. All right, so the 8 planets of the solar system consist of what? They're categorized according to their composition and sizes. Okay, there are too many categories of the planet. We have the small rocky planets, which are Mercury, Venus, Earth, and Mars. Small rocky planet means that they are made up of rocks. Okay, they're very heavy, and they're made up of rocks and metal. All right, the gas giant, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune, of course, they are made up of giants. So they are called the gas giant planets. All right, now let's talk about the characteristics of small rocky planets. We have what? Number one, they are made up of mostly rock and metal. I already mentioned that. They're made up of rock and metal. Number two, they are very heavy. All right, nakmak. They move slowly in space. Why? Because they are very heavy. Okay? They have no rings and few moons, if any. They have a diameter of less than 13,000 kilometers. Okay, these are the characteristics of small rocky planets, which are the inner planets. All right, there you have it. So this is where we're going to stop about this planet. We are going to talk about the gas giant planet in our class, and of course give you more information on this. Thank you very much. I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.